So on the edge of this field, there's water hemp, and then the palmer is a little bit further in. And water hemp and palmer both have male and female plants. And so one of the things you're trying to do when you're scouting this time of year is determine whether you have mature seed yet. It does two things for you. One is it gives you an idea whether you still have time to just go out and cut everything off and take care of it so it doesn't produce seed. And again, our recommendation is to try to get plants out of the field and burn or compost them or bury them deep. And the other thing it does is lets you know if you're removing plants, if I have mature seed on plants, I need to be more careful with what I do so I don't drag them through the field, because at the point that they're very mature and they have black seed, they'll come off of that head really easily. At this point, in this population, we didn't really find any what we considered to be fully mature, although it's a little hard to tell. They're very small seed, but you can crush it, the head like that, and you can see the small black seed. They're actually reddish and they're kind of flat still. So these are seed though that if you cut the plant off and leave it in the field or do something like that, that they will go ahead and harden off and mature probably. So you know, this is sort of your danger thing where you may still be able to drag a plant through the field. If some falls off, it's not that big a deal because it's not mature, but if you leave the plant intact in there in the field, they're probably going to go ahead and mature. But that's what you're starting to look for, is that small black, hard, and they do, although it's hard to tell, they become more spherical as they mature. These are still kind of flattish and not quite fully mature yet. So in the same field, there's palmer amaranth also on this corner of the field where some things got away. And so in this palmer patch, you can see some of the real characteristic palmer plants with the really long seed heads starting to develop. And then you have male and female plants. So what you're looking for to determine whether you have seed yet is the females will be the ones with the spikier seed heads. And when they get more towards maturity, they'll almost cut your hand. They become so spiky once they have mature seed. But what you're doing is the same thing we did with the water hemp. We're sort of crushing up that head. We're kind of looking to see if we have any small black mature seeds that have developed. And in the plants that we have here, we really don't yet. So there's plenty of time to take these out before they produce seed.